If there is one skill you can learn in 2025, it has to be sales. Hi everyone, I'm Ishan Sharma, and exactly 1 year from today, I went to America and I did something which I've never done before: cold outreach sales. And today I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. I reached out to companies in US, set up meetings with them, met them in person, and closed deals for my marketing company. If you are a freelancer, if you are someone who wants to get a job, if you are someone who runs a marketing company, this video is going to be super important for you. The answer to most questions in life, like, not having a job, not having enough money, not having freelance clients, not having clients in your marketing company, comes down to having options, having sales funnel built out for you that gets you leads that you can convert into paying clients every single day. In this video, we'll first define the ideal customer persona, then we'll find out the emails for them. And once we have the emails, we'll start sending out emails to them and follow up with them to make sure that they reply and turn them into paying clients. This is the most valuable video I've made on my channel, so make sure that you watch every single second of it. First step is to define the ICP. Who is the person that you want to sell your service? Let's say that you're a freelancer who specializes into LinkedIn ghostwriting services for finance founders. And let's say you create an ICP of founders of finance companies based in Mumbai, having a team size of up to 50 people, but not less than 10. If that is your ICP, let me show you how to find emails of these people using Apollo. Apollo is an email outreach tool that you can start using for completely free and find emails of the people that can actually pay you for your service. Now, this is what the Apollo platform looks like. You can go onto the pricing and you can see that you can start for free and it gives you some credits to get started. To this date, I have not paid Apollo for all the emails I have gotten. I have gotten freelance clients. I have gotten to work with airlines, with hotels. I have worked with brands in AI, in various other domains, and I have found all those emails for completely free. So you don't need to upgrade to the plan if you're just getting started. So you can just sign up for completely free. And once you do that, this is what you would see. So it says we have to go to home, and this is basically what you see. Now, let's say I go to people. This is basically where you prospect, where you find the people that you want to sell your services to. So as we said, the ICP that we have are companies who are in the finance domain, financial services, people who are based in Mumbai. So let's put Mumbai, India. And then we can go on to the job titles. Let's say I want to reach out to founder. That is one person I want to reach out to. I can also reach out to executive assistants. These are people who are, working under the founder. So they might help set up a meeting or help me get to the founder itself. Managing director, right? Maybe you want to reach out to managing directors. Let's say you also want to reach out to CEO. If they are not the founder, maybe their role is CEO. You can work with them as well. So these are all the job titles. Now, when I was scheduling meetings with companies in SF, I was reaching out to the marketing people in those companies. So in that case, I would basically enter the location as San Francisco. I would then say, I want to reach out to marketing people, and I can keep adding more and more filters, right? So number of employees, let's say we can keep it to this and this. So as you can see, that's going to be about 700, 800 people. Now, as you're adding all the filters, on the right-hand side, you can see all the people listed right here. So Apollo uses a lot of third-party data, some data from LinkedIn to give you the list of all the people that you want to reach out to. And you will see that the name is mentioned, job title is mentioned, company is mentioned, and the emails are mentioned. Now, if you click on access email, you will find the email of this person. Now you can just copy this email and you can start sending out emails to them. And that is one way to do it. Or what you can also do is you can keep selecting the people that you want to reach out to. So let's say I want to reach out to this person. I want to reach out to Bhavesh. I want to reach out to Manmohan. And once I do all of this, I can keep selecting more and more people. And once I've done this, I can click on save. And then I can click on next. And I can export this as a CSV file. export all emails, export verified emails only, and click on save. And this should give me a .csv file, which I'll download right here. So for free, we were able to get a list of all the people that we want to reach out to in a .csv format. This is very good because now we have this list which we can enter into the next tool, which is called Instantly, and we can start creating an email sequence for them. This is one way to find emails. What you can also do is you can basically go to company, and let's say I want to reach out to Zerodha. So I can click on Zerodha and I can see that it has 1,281 contacts of people lined up for me. And if I want to reach out to Nitin Kamath, I can basically click on access email and get the email of Nitin at Zerodha. I can copy this, I can send him a cold email. Now let's say I want to offer my marketing services to Zerodha. So I'll basically write, I want to reach out to marketing job roles. So I'll click on marketing and we have 30 people in marketing. Now let's say I want to talk with Yogesh. So I'll click on access email. And now I have email of a marketing manager who works at Zerodha. Now I can copy this and I can send them an email to get on a call or meet in person. Let me show you the type of cold emails I send to companies. Here's an example of an email I sent to a brand to work with me. So I started with defining who I am, where am I from, and why you should listen to me. So I said I have these many subscribers and followers. Then I mentioned why am I reaching out to you. So I'm planning to travel to US in this particular time to document my journey with my audience. Then I said I want to collaborate with Virgin Atlantic for the same trip and create some engaging content. Would you be interested to discuss this ahead? Then I added more context that I have worked with companies in the past in the airline space. So I shared some, reels I made with Air India, Vistara, things like that. And just to be more presentable and professional, I added my LinkedIn link over here as well. And as the last example, I was wanting to work with 11 Labs. So I reached out to them saying that I'm Ishan, creator. I've been using 11 Labs to create AI generated videos for my Instagram. So this adds context and tells them that I'm a regular user of your service. Then I say, I make a lot of content around AI tools and content marketing, and I'd love to collaborate with 11 Labs to spread the word about it on social. It's a win-win. I would anyways make a video about 11 Labs. And if you work with me, you get wider visibility. And then I said, possible to get on a call or a chat about this. Very simple, short, to the point email. This is how you should be doing it. It has been really effective for me. I reach out to lots and lots of companies every single day, and this just works like magic. So that's how you define the ICP. That's how you write a cold email. That's how you find the emails of anyone that you want to reach out to in the world. Now let me show you how to automate the email outreach process. And for that, we'll be using Instantly. Now it's a paid tool. You have to pay about $30 a month for this. But if you can get some sales by just manually reaching out to companies and closing some deals, you should absolutely invest on this, because at once, every day you can reach out to at least 30 to 50 people through one email. Let's say you have 10 emails. Every day you could be reaching out to 3 to 4, 500 people every day using Instantly. Let's say 5% of them reply. You get to set meetings with them, talk to them on the same day, same week, and close deals every single week. Once you make an account, you have to add the email through which you will be sending the email. So I'll click on add new. I can connect my Gmail account. I will do this. And once you log in, you have to go to your Google Workspace panel and configure a new app and give permission to Instantly to start sending out all the emails on your behalf. So it's just a simple code that you put in and it starts to work. This is the email that we currently have. We can keep adding more emails. So the point of having an email outreach campaign is that you have multiple emails through which you reach out to people. In our case, we were reaching out to people from various email IDs that we had. For example, ishan.sharma@marketup.in, ishan@marketup.co, ishan@trymarketup.com. Things like that. So we purchased all of those emails, all of those domains, and start sending out emails like that. But just to show you what a simple campaign looks like, this is the only email that we currently have. When you will first log in, you will have a free trial. I think for me it is exhausted, so I'll upgrade. Okay, I've made the payment, and this is basically what I have over here. So let's say I want to start a campaign. So I'll go on to campaigns and I'll want to create a new campaign. So I'll say again, finance, founders, Mumbai. I'll continue. I will add some leads. So I will upload the CSV, and as you can see, we have all the 6 contacts that we found, and then we will basically import them. So we now have 4 emails that we want to reach out to, and now we can set up our first email sequence. This would be the subject and this would be the rest of the body of the email. So this is our first step, the first email. Now in the subject itself, you can add variables, which would be their first name. So let's say this is what the first name looks like. So I can say your LinkedIn. Let's say this is my email. So I start with saying I'm Ishan, a marketer with 150K followers on LinkedIn. So I'm starting with a proof that I know how LinkedIn works, and all the people in corporate will be blown away. The first question people ask me all the time is, how do I have these many followers? For you, it could be talking about the growth you've had for the companies that you've worked with. Then I say I help founders in BFSI space grow their personal brand on LinkedIn. Here's a case study of how I helped founder A go from 10K followers to 130K followers in 6 months. Again, I'm giving proof that I know how this game works. I've helped this person grow. And then I said, I'm coming to Mumbai 26th to 31st of July and was searching for potential founders who I can work with. And that's when I came across your profile. So I'm giving a time-bound offer that I can meet you in this time in person, and I can explain you how I can help you grow your profile and grow your personal brand. This is great because when you present urgency, people are more likely to reply to you and schedule a meeting with you. Then I say it would be great if we can meet in person at your office during my trip. It's convenient. I'm saying I'll come to your office, just give me a time that works. And then I ask for the time and schedule for the same. That's the simple email. I will then let's say I save this and I can keep adding more steps. So let's say this was my first email. Then I can have another email right here. Then I can say, I can then write a follow-up email over here, which could be something like, just aren't interested. This enables them to make a decision right now. Are you available or are you not? Type no if you are not interested. This is basically to get an answer. The best thing you can do is to hear a no from a client in a cold outreach email. The worst thing is when they keep saying, okay, let's try next month, let's think about it next quarter, come back to me next week, we'll think about it. I want people to take action, either say yes or say no and then move ahead. This is basically what the email would be. And once I'm done with that, then I can click on resume the campaign. I can set the schedule. So let's say I want to send emails from this time to this time, Eastern time zone. I can change that to Indian time if I want to do that. And I can basically, wait, let me pause this campaign. Let me add the days and then I can click on save, other options and subsequences. I can add all of that right here, right? So stop sending emails on a reply. I have enabled that. Open tracking. So I can enable that. And with that, I can see how many people have opened it, how many people have not taken an action, so on and so forth. The daily limit I've set to 30. Now you cannot spam people with 1,000 emails in a day, right? That will just not work. So about 30 to 50 emails a day is a good number. And then you can have 10 different emails through which you do the cold outreach. And that is basically how it works. Then you click on launch and there you go. You have a ready to go campaign. We went from the ICP to finding emails, exporting them, using instantly to create our first email campaign, reaching out to them with the cold email, setting the sequence, setting the schedule and launching. That is the most important skill that you can learn today. You don't even have to use instantly. You can just use Apollo to get their emails and reach out to them one by one. And you will get replies, follow up with them, schedule meetings with them and close clients for your freelance work, for your marketing company, for your business, or if you are someone who's looking for a job in the market, reach out to potential people who can hire you through the outreach strategy that I've just shared with you. That was the video all about sales outreach. There's a lot more that you can learn. So I'll put the channels of Apollo and Instantly that you can watch and you can learn from. That is all from me today. If you have any questions, let me know below in the comment section below and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.